Can you build muscle after 40? You might think something changes after 40, that your body slowly starts shutting down, that building muscle becomes harder, and maybe even impossible. But what if I told you? Science says that idea is completely wrong, because there is research from major universities that proves something shocking. Even people in their 70s and 80s can still build muscle, not just maintain it, not just slow down loss, but actually grow muscle size and strength. So the real question is not, does age stop muscle growth? The real question is, why do so many people stop trying? Today we break that myth using real science. Let's go straight to the strongest research on this topic. A major scientific review was done using data from multiple clinical trials. This research combined studies from institutions like Victoria University in Australia, Lehman College in the United States, and other international medical universities. This was not just one experiment. This was a meta-analysis, which means it combines many high-quality studies together to find one strong scientific answer. The study looked at people aged 60 to 70 and even over 80 years old, people who had not trained before, and people who started resistance training programs. And here is the key finding. Resistance training significantly increases muscle size and strength, even in very elderly adults. That means muscle growth does not stop with age. Even at 80 years old, the body still responds to strength training. So scientifically speaking, age does not turn off muscle growth. Inactivity does. So if science is so clear, why do so many people believe the opposite? There are three main reasons. First, most people become less active after 40. They sit more, they move less, they stop lifting heavy things in daily life. Second, protein intake often drops. Without enough protein, muscle recovery becomes slower. Third, hormonal changes happen slowly over time. But this effect is much smaller than people think. The real problem is not age, it is lifestyle. Now let's answer the big question. Can you build muscle after 40, like in your 20s? The honest scientific answer is not exactly at the same speed, but yes, you can still build significant muscle. Here's what changes. Your recovery is slower. Your progress is more gradual. You need more consistency. But here's what does not change. Your ability to grow muscle is still fully active. Your body still responds to resistance training. Your muscles still adapt and grow. So instead of thinking, I'm too old to build muscle, think this way. I need a smarter system, not a younger body. Let's be real. Muscle growth after 40 is slower than in your 20s, but it is still very effective. Research shows that older adults doing resistance training can gain noticeable strength in just 8 to 12 weeks, and muscle size improvements appear within a few months. The key is progressive overload. That means you slowly increase weight or resistance over time. Your body only grows when you challenge it, not when you repeat the same easy workout. So what works best after 40? Science shows the most effective method is resistance training 2 to 4 times per week. Focus on squats, push movements, pull movements, and core stability. Full body workouts are often better than isolated training because they activate more muscle groups. And the most important rule is consistency beats intensity. A lot of people worry, if I do cardio, will I lose muscle? The answer is not if you do it correctly. Moderate cardio actually supports muscle growth. It improves blood flow recovery, heart health, but extreme long cardio every day can interfere with muscle gain. Best balance, 2 to 3 cardio sessions per week, walking, cycling, or light jogging. Now let's talk about something very important, nutrition. Because after 40, your body becomes more sensitive to deficiencies. 1. Protein. Protein is the building block of muscle. Without it, muscle repair slows down. 2. Vitamin D supports muscle strength and bone health. Low vitamin D is linked with weakness and fatigue. 3. Omega-3 fatty acids help reduce inflammation, support muscle recovery. 4. Magnesium, important for muscle contraction and energy. Low magnesium can cause cramps and fatigue. 5. B vitamins help convert food into energy, important for active metabolism. These are not magic pills. They support the system that builds muscle. So let's bring everything together. Science is very clear. Your muscles do not stop growing after 40. They respond to training at 50, at 60, at 70, and even at 80 plus. The real limitation is not biology, it is behavior. Movement creates strength, strength creates muscle, and muscle protects your future health. So maybe the real question was never, can I build muscle after 40? Maybe the real question is, what happens if I start today? Because science has already given us the answer. Your body is still capable at 40, at 50, at 60, and even beyond. Age does not end your strength, it only changes how you build it. And the truth is, it's never too late to become stronger than you were yesterday. If this documentary changed the way you think about aging, share it with someone who needs to hear this. A friend, a parent, a brother, anyone who thinks it's too late, because it isn't. And if you want more science-backed documentaries like this, covering health, the human body, and the hidden truths behind how we live, subscribe to the channel because the next video might change your life too. Until then, stay strong, stay curious, and keep moving forward.